everyone. My name is Shturova Chakreska. I'm working in respiratory in the respiratory nursing team in Hospital Forum. And the purpose of this presentation is to illustrate my improvement idea, which is the developing of a single point of information and its integration within the existing working place. Now, a bit of overview. Who we are. We are the Central London Community Healthcare, the biggest organization providing healthcare in London, and we have been NHS Trust since 1st of November 2010. We are providing a number of services to the community and supporting flawless care pathway to the patients. As every big organization, we are facing several issues, which I have outlined for your attention, and they are as follows. The first one is maintaining the relationship and funding position with the Department of Health, and of course the government, securing money for the projects. The constant changing of the demography of the local society, the changes in the shortages in certain labour groups within the trust. The next one is the need to meet the increased environmental sustainability. The struggle within the community demands versus the funding and the resources available to CLCH. The improvement of patient quality outcome, and of course, last but not least, new technologies and how they impact our working lives. The idea is the creation of a single point of information, which is... Actually, can I ask the audience to help me and raise your hands, those of you who are using smartphones or any tablets, any new technologies? Okay, I can see that there are quite a lot of us using it, and you can see that in our daily lives we are more and more relying on them, and they're an impartial part of our lives, whether working or personal. There was data all over the internet, different journals or even global reports in 2011, which are showing that for the second part of the year, one of the major markets increasing their revenue was US and France with 38%, the UK was with 45% in terms of the new technologies, Germany with 23% and Japan with 17%. But more recent reports are showing that the new technologies are on the rise. So we have to introduce them in our working lives. The single point of information will be ensuring the smooth running of the services, where there will be one stage of recording, extracting data from the already existing systems, which are Rio and ProWellness. How it will work? That will be by developing a single application available for free download on all new technologies throughout the CLCH. The application will be linking both systems, and that will allow easy access during visits or in clinic settings within the community. The single point of information application will consist of database custom functionality with integrated web and sharing capabilities. This application will be used as a platform for connecting to patient data records, and on the background will be the two systems running, so basically we will just log in and extract information and of course manipulate if needs to be. The application will be geared towards allowing the user to input the content in a specific way, so it will be available to be taken into a completely remote access point into the community, so we will be able to use it on the go. In this way, we will be able to save time, and we will also prevent duplication of any workforce, which is quite important within our working lives. The strengths of this project, we will have patient information available anytime during office hours, everywhere in the community. We will reduce our footprint impact. We will increase our service visibility, and we will attract potential investments. Having known that there are 276 applications for the NHS alone, promoting different parts of their services they offer, and then there is not a single one to the CLCH promoting who we are and the great work we are doing. The next point which we will be achieving is the service will be more accessible for patients, and we will save time on recording, extracting data from clinical and non-clinical staff. The limitations of the project, of course, we will have some, as every project, will be the costing side. It has been estimated that the development of this type of application will start from estimated only £18,000, which of course will depend on the service preferences and how they want to connect with the softwares on the background. The system functionality and the established IT support with maintenance will be quite impartial and important part of this project. The next point, which will be quite important, will be the security of patient information, which we will execute by logging and using our smart cards for Rio and our secure logins for the other systems. The last bit, although it's not least important, it will be staff resistance to change, their motivation, and of course whether they will be willing to use those new systems. That could be resolved by involving more of the staff on a different stage of the project. That will ensure their personal engagement with the project, and of course will give them the opportunity to explore more and to contribute to the project. The time frame for the project has been set as between 18 and 24 months, and this information is based only on a similar project, which is the single point of access, which is just set up and running. Finally, providing healthcare services to a community is ever-changing and ever-challenging prospect. The one thing we can be certain of is that the challenges will never be resolved. They might change from time, but not resolved. However, we can meet those ones by dedication and commitment to the job from all employees, from management, and from various sources of the funding. Thank you very much.
How did you come up with this? Did you talk to anyone on IT?
No, I recently actually, when I started doing the presentation, and I wanted to do something quite nice in terms of to be more visual and yet quite different to see. So actually, to give the stage, we as CLCH, we are different, and we're offering quite good services. So my sister just came along with the idea that they were using in their uni at Prezi. So it's completely new software to me. The first bit of the presentation was quite hard, but then I messed it up, and for now I managed to fix it. So it's not quite difficult to do it. It's an online-based software and free for everyone to use. It's quite nice.